Why is the bow on top of your head? Why is the bow on top of your head? This is Artemis. He's 2 years old. We rescued him. He's afraid of everything. He's the sweetest dog in the world. What's going on? We are going to install some parts on the V2 today. First, we got some things to unbox. So let's get into that. First thing I got here are the Rizoma Stealth Mirrors. Saw these things online. I thought they were pretty slick. Bike currently doesn't have any mirrors, as you probably noticed in the other video. So I want to get that fixed. But I also don't like bar ends on the sport bike because they're too low, a little difficult to see. So this is what we got. Pretty nice. Better quality than I thought. Nice and heavy. Simple enough. Not much of an unbox. Take it. Has some foam gaskets so that the metal doesn't rattle around. Since we've got that, we also need to sort out the turn signal. So we got these Rizoma cable relocation kit. I saw someone else install these. Thought they were pretty unique. Gave a lot of flexibility, a lot of options, but they're also really subtle. Hopefully that holds true. So they're just LEDs. Pretty straightforward. Comes with little transformers. I don't know about you guys. Every time I've installed anything on a bike that requires these, they usually don't work, and I have to remove them, and then everything does work. Cable crimps for the heat shield, some instructions. Again, pretty straightforward. Hopefully we can figure that out. And then obviously, to mount these little guys, these were recommended. These are Rizoma cable or LED relocators. And what looks really slick about these is they actually just replace one of the existing fairing screws. Yeah, world's smallest instructions. That's the stuff that kind of annoys me. So a lot of the instructions that you get on stuff nowadays, it's pretty cool. It's just a QR code. They take you to a site, but they give you this. You open it up, you have all the fine print, and then there's your little QR code to bring in and how to do the instructions. Annoying. Whatever. All right, let's get into this. The mirror delete LED indicators, which are really cool, but again, I gotta have a mirror. I can't handle that stuff. It makes me feel too uncomfortable when I ride. You're gonna need a torque spit and a socket. Let's see what we got. Let's try your number 3. It is. I got this Proxon socket set when I worked in the wind turbine industry. We had all these custom kits made for our technicians, and when we were sourcing out samples, I got a couple of the early runs, and I absolutely loved it. So I kept one for myself, and I've had this thing forever. Cannot recommend them enough. This gasket came out. Don't know if that's part of the OEM fairing or part of the light kit. It's straightforward. Screw and a lock nut. Curious if that's how it actually came though, since it's stainless and one's black anodized. Seems a little strange to me. But again, I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, let's do it on the other side. That's 3. Got him! Might be cross-threaded a little. All right, straightforward enough. Let's see what we got inside here. Little double-sided tape, and then the connector is shoved down into the fairing. I am going to spend more time looking for the tools than work. There's a little connector right there. Just have to press and get it out. I was wondering why this had heat shrink on it. But that's because this connector that's in there, right there, is too large to come out of this hole. So we're gonna have to cut that down. There we go. Turn signal. Here's the clip we had to get out. Little 4-pin connector. Had some heat shrink on it because I have to splice it in, otherwise it won't pass through. You can fix that if you want to, or sell it. Probably just gonna throw it away. It's funny, last time I worked on a car and I had to cut a connector. I cut the wrong side. Cut the side that was connected to the vehicle instead of the part. So of course that put us back a couple of hours. Good morning, guys. Well, the good news is the directions are the same on every page, just in every possible language. Schema 1. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, how about that? They fit the smallest one. These are so thin. Look at this. I know copper's expensive right now, but seriously. Black to black, color to color. Right? Something like that. I'm sure that's wrong. Luckily it's low voltage, so I won't die. All right, let's give this a whirl. Might need a key. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, really? Turn signal. Better to be lucky than good, right? All right. I have not used these kinds of connections before. It's on there, but I am not a big fan. Looks like something. Let's see if it still works. I don't like those. The issue for me, aside from being an idiot, is this cable is just so thin, I think, for a compression fitting. I am inclined to solder it. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my soldering stuff. I need my contraption. I know. I don't know what I would do without this thing. Some of the soldering stuff I've done in the past is so finicky. It needs 7 hands. I'm using a 22 gauge, 2.2% flex. I know it's not right, but for small things like this, I'm not too concerned. This is the part I always forget. Gotta put these on first. Here we go. Where's my cutters? I just had them. They're right in front of me. Son of a... This is where I need the glasses. These are new to me. I've actually always wanted glasses. Now that I have them, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. Let's get this primed. We've got smoke. That's a connection. Good deal. Let's try this one more time. That's solid. That's solid. Let's see. Let's give this a shot. Boom. Look at that. All right. I guess my soldering skills are adequate. Good enough, I suppose. All right. Rinse and repeat. There's one. Since I struggled with the last one a little bit, I'm gonna make this a little longer so I can hopefully get it to wrap a little more. Luckily, from your point of view, that happened quickly. That's just bad TV. Here we go. 1 and 2. Finished product. Good enough to be buried into the bodywork of a motorcycle. That's my thought. Well, that sucks. To get this light in here, when I saw it online, it looked like it clipped in. But actually, you need to splice the wire through this little hole and it threads in, so it'll look a lot cleaner. But all that soldering I just did, I get to do again. That makes me sad. See? This screws in and it comes out through there. And then this screws into the fairing. It's a good design. Just lesson learned. Don't assume based on something you see on the internet. But we all do it. So here's how it looks. There's the light. Wire goes through the bottom little channel. Lesson learned. Let's do it one more time. Hopefully one more time. So you remove this one fairing bolt from right here, and supposedly this just screws in and you're done. The way it's been going, I'm guessing that is not what's about to happen. Where's the other one? There it is. One out. All right, that's one done. Hopefully these are much easier. Though I'm noticing it doesn't come with any hardware. That was severely easier. Mirrors highly recommended. 10 out of 10. All right, that's it. Let's check it out. All right, here it is. Nice and subtle. Same there. And then the mirrors. Should all work too. Let's see. Turn the hazards on. Both flashing. I think the mirror's good. Awesome. All right, that's it. Job done. Anxious to get on and ride this. Appreciate you coming with me. Later.
Give it to me like